On a late September day in 2025, the calm, glassy waters of Subic Bay, Philippines, were suddenly disrupted by a sight both awe-inspiring and historic: the surfacing of the USS Ohio. This massive, nuclear-powered guided missile submarine emerged from the depths, its dark hull slicing through the water near the Philippine coastline, drawing the attention of all who witnessed the event. The arrival was not just a routine maneuver, but a moment that would be remembered for years to come. The vessel's arrival was more than routine, it was a calculated display of American power and commitment in a tense region. The sight of the American and Philippine flags fluttering side by side sent a powerful message, underscoring the unity and shared interests of both nations in maintaining peace and stability. As the Ohio glided to the pier, its imposing size and the disciplined crew on deck made a striking impression on both U.S. and Philippine officials. The coordinated movements of the sailors, the crisp uniforms, and the sheer scale of the submarine all contributed to an atmosphere of solemnity and significance. This port call, officially for rest and resupply, was a clear message to the entire South China Sea: the U.S. is here, and it's watching. News crews and cameras captured every moment, broadcasting the event across the region and beyond, making sure the world took notice. Subic Bay, once the heart of American naval power in Asia, now witnessed a new era of strategic cooperation. The base, steeped in history, echoed with the footsteps of a new generation of sailors and officers, all aware of the legacy they were now part of. The return of such a formidable warship evoked memories of past alliances and signaled a future of renewed partnership. Old black and white photos of past U.S. naval visits seemed to come alive, now mirrored by the modern presence of the Ohio and the warm greetings exchanged between American and Filipino officials. The Ohio's presence was a statement of intent, a visible reminder of American reach and resolve at a critical moment for regional security. Its hull number, SSGN 726, stood out boldly, a symbol of advanced technology and unwavering commitment. As the submarine was moored against the lush green backdrop of Subic Bay, it was clear this was no ordinary visit, but a pivotal move in the ongoing contest for influence in Asia. The sun set over the bay, casting a golden glow on the Ohio, marking the beginning of a new chapter in regional security and cooperation. The USS Ohio stands as a true powerhouse of the U.S. Navy, representing decades of technological innovation and strategic evolution. Originally designed as a nuclear missile carrier, the Ohio was later transformed into a guided missile submarine, giving it unmatched versatility and a new lease on life as a multi-role platform. Measuring an impressive 560 feet in length and displacing over 18,000 tons when submerged, it's one of the largest submarines ever constructed, a true giant beneath the waves. The Ohio can carry up to 154 Tomahawk cruise missiles, each capable of precision strikes against targets hundreds of miles inland. With this arsenal, the submarine can unleash devastating firepower, making it a formidable first-strike platform and a key asset in any conflict. But the Ohio's capabilities go far beyond its missile load. It can also deploy up to 66 Special Operations Forces, including Navy SEALs, for covert missions deep behind enemy lines. Using dry deck shelters, these elite teams can exit the submarine underwater, allowing for stealthy insertions and extractions in hostile environments. This unique combination turns the Ohio into a true multi-mission asset, capable of launching missiles, supporting special operations, and gathering intelligence, all while remaining virtually undetectable. Its advanced communications suite enables the crew to coordinate complex operations and serve as a clandestine command center, even while submerged for extended periods. The Ohio's blend of stealth, overwhelming firepower, and special operations support makes it an indispensable tool for any theater commander seeking flexibility and surprise. More than just a weapon, the Ohio acts as a force multiplier, projecting power, shaping events, and influencing outcomes on both land and sea. In the Indo-Pacific, where maritime dominance is crucial, the USS Ohio's presence is nothing short of a game-changer, redefining the balance of power in the region. The USS Ohio's visit to Subic Bay was no ordinary port call. It was a direct message to Beijing. By surfacing one of its most powerful submarines at the edge of the South China Sea, the U.S. signaled its readiness to project force where China is most assertive. Publicizing the Ohio's presence broke with submarine tradition, turning stealth into strategic signaling. The message: American power can reach contested waters, and U.S. alliances are backed by real military muscle. For the Philippines and other regional partners, the Ohio's visit was reassurance that U.S. commitments are more than words. The timing, amid rising tensions and maritime standoffs, underscored Washington's resolve to deter aggression without escalating to open conflict. This was 21st century gunboat diplomacy, silent, calculated, and unmistakable. The Ohio's arrival capped a surge in U.S.-Philippine military cooperation. In the weeks before, the submarine joined joint drills with U.S. Marines and Philippine forces, practicing covert special operations in the Philippine Sea. These exercises honed skills vital for crisis response and deepened trust between allies. The partnership extends beyond submarines. 2025 saw expanded joint exercises and the deployment of advanced U.S. systems like the Nemesis anti-ship missile to Luzon. Revitalized agreements now grant U.S. forces access to key Philippine bases, including those near the South China Sea. Subic Bay's role as a forward hub is central to this new defense posture, blending historic ties with modern strategy. The Ohio's visit was the clearest sign yet of a partnership ready to meet today's challenges. China responded to the USS Ohio's high-profile visit with its own show of strength. In September 2025, the PLA Navy's newest carrier, CNS Fujian, conducted sea trials off Hainan, testing advanced electromagnetic catapults and launching next-generation J-35 stealth fighters. The inclusion of KJ-600 early warning aircraft signaled China's rapid progress in carrier operations. Simultaneously, China tested large unmanned submarines near Sanya, stealthy long-range drones that could threaten U.S. naval dominance. These developments highlight a fierce technological race in the Indo-Pacific. While the U.S. showcased proven power with the Ohio, China demonstrated its ambition to close the gap. Beijing's message: it won't be intimidated, and is determined to challenge U.S. dominance at sea. This tit-for-tat escalation fuels a cycle of action and reaction, raising the stakes for regional stability. The contest is no longer theoretical, it's playing out in real time above and below the waves. The Ohio's deployment into contested waters spotlights the undersea chess match between the U.S. and China. American submarines, with their stealth and reach, are the primary threat to China's naval ambitions. In response, China has invested heavily in anti-submarine warfare, expanding ASW fleets, deploying maritime patrol aircraft, and building the underwater Great Wall of seabed sensors. These efforts aim to strip U.S. submarines of their greatest advantage: invisibility. The U.S. counters with quieter subs and advanced countermeasures, while China refines its detection networks and uses AI to analyze acoustic data. The Ohio's confident visit to Subic Bay shows the U.S. still trusts its edge in this silent contest. The outcome of this underwater rivalry will shape the military balance in the Western Pacific. In this high-stakes game, every move is watched, and every sound matters. Subic Bay isn't just a port, it's a strategic prize, coveted for generations by global powers. Its natural beauty masks its immense military significance, making it a focal point in the contest for control over the South China Sea. Its deep, sheltered harbor on Luzon's west coast offers direct access to the South China Sea's flashpoints, allowing rapid deployment of naval forces and quick response to regional crises. Once the heart of U.S. naval power in Asia, Subic Bay's value never faded, even after the American withdrawal in 1992. The echoes of its military past still shape its present and future. Today, its extensive infrastructure, repair yards, dry docks, and airfields makes it a vital forward base for U.S. and allied operations. These facilities can support everything from routine maintenance to emergency repairs, ensuring readiness at all times. The bay's revival as a military hub is central to the new U.S.-Philippine defense strategy, strengthening regional security and deepening military cooperation between the two allies. Subic supports not just submarines but also marine exercises and mobile missile deployments, creating a layered defense that can adapt to evolving threats and deter aggression. By leveraging Subic's geography and facilities, the U.S. and Philippines can control key maritime choke points, monitor vital sea lanes, and protect their interests across the region. The bay is once again a linchpin for projecting power and deterring threats in the region, serving as a symbol of renewed commitment to peace and stability. Subic Bay's status as the strategic jewel of Southeast Asia is firmly restored, standing as a testament to its enduring importance in the balance of power. A single submarine like the USS Ohio can tip the balance of power in the South China Sea. Its stealth and firepower force adversaries to divert resources to anti-submarine efforts, limiting their freedom and complicating strategy. The mere possibility of an SSGN nearby keeps enemy fleets on edge, acting as a powerful deterrent. For allies like the Philippines, the Ohio's presence boosts confidence and changes the calculus for Chinese maritime forces. Submarines are tools of sea control, able to deny the enemy use of the sea and threaten vital supply lines. Forward deployment to places like Subic Bay amplifies this effect, allowing rapid establishment of undersea dominance. In any crisis, the U.S. can shape outcomes from below the surface, keeping the balance tilted in its favor. The Ohio's silent patrols are a constant reminder: the U.S. holds the undersea advantage. The USS Ohio's visit to Subic Bay was a masterstroke in strategic signaling. By revealing one of its most powerful assets, the U.S. sent a clear message to China and reassured its allies. This move highlighted the escalating rivalry in the Indo-Pacific, where both sides race for technological and strategic advantage. For the Philippines, the Ohio's presence was a tangible sign of renewed alliance and support. Deepening defense ties and access to strategic locations are reshaping the region's security landscape. The submarine's deployment is about more than deterrence. It's about maintaining stability in a volatile region. Peace in Asia depends on a careful balance of strength, diplomacy, and alliances. The silent passage of the USS Ohio is a quiet but firm declaration. The U.S. remains committed to a free and open Indo-Pacific.